So it is ridiculously packed right now here at the gym. Just insane amounts of people, so I'm not going to be able to record much. I'm going to try to get like one set of everything if I can, so here we go. Alright, what is going on, family? Back with the commentary for you all, and today was kind of unique because I only had about 50 minutes to an hour to get my full entire workout in. Normally, I would say I take about an hour 15 to an hour 45 minutes, so about an hour and a half average finishing my workout. So had to kind of speed things up, and the way I did that was by decreasing my rest time. So I took a little bit less rest time in between sets and still focused on trying to pull as heavy as I could. So very first exercise, as you're seeing here, are some weighted pull-ups. So using 45 pounds, and I was using a neutral grip. Not neutral, but a little bit wider than shoulder width, simply because I've been experimenting and I don't really like how the wide grip feels, and I don't like the very narrow, more of like a chin-up grip. I feel like that neutral grip just allows me to activate my lats the best. So one thing I was really focused on during this back workout was retracting my scapula and keeping it retracted during my sets. So on pull-ups and on this seated row, which my program called for a T-bar row, and there was a line at this gym for that T-bar row, so I used the seated cable row for an alternate. But keeping the scapula retracted, so as I pull back, that tension stays on my back. So the back is one of the weak points I'm trying to bring up. This bulk, I wouldn't really call it a weak point, but I definitely want my lats to widen up, get a wider back. So going anywhere from 6 to 8 reps here, and I believe I got 10 reps on that first set, so I increased the weight and kept it a little bit heavier for the next 3 sets. Moved on to some barbell curls. So this is the Mac Daddy of all bicep exercises, in my opinion. This, along with alternating dumbbell curl and just dumbbell curl, simply because you can really lift the heaviest, you can pull the most amount of weight with those movements. Of course, incline dumbbell curls are great, hammer curls are great, but it's a little bit harder to really overload and put a lot of weight on there. So barbell curl, and not like 80 pounds is a lot of weight by any means, but just really focusing on the form and trying to use this same weight for all 4 sets. So I got 4 sets of 10 reps, so next week I'm going to move up to 85 pounds. And if you guys see a common trend here, always trying to improve something. So if you go in the gym with just no plan of action, no rep scheme, no goals, no PRs that you're trying to hit, you're going to see progress a lot slower because you don't know what you're working for. When you go to the gym with the purpose, you know what you're trying to hit, you know what weights you're trying to beat, you speed up the effort. You get so much more out of your workout. You're much more efficient. So I didn't get to record everything, guys, simply because I did work out this Lifetime right by my apartment, and it was prime time, so there were lots of personal trainers around and tons and tons of people. So I kind of have to keep my camera pretty secretive, and that's why you're seeing only 1 set of everything, or not even everything, 1 set of the majority of my lifts, because I don't want to get my membership revoked. I definitely like having access to a nice gym right by my apartment, as the CG Fitness gym is about 30 minutes away from my apartment. So moved on to some steel rows, incline steel rows, aka Brandon Campbell rows. I saw him doing these a long time. I don't know if he still does them. I saw him doing them a long time ago, so that's kind of what I refer to them as. But I love this movement because it really, not that it takes the core out of the movement, but because you're supported, your chest is supported, it really allows you to pull really just with your back. Focus on pulling your elbows back and squeezing. It's almost like, I think Scooby said this. I'm giving all these shout outs right now, but Scooby, in one of his first videos 4 or 5 years ago, said put a tennis ball. Imagine a tennis ball right in the center of your back, and when you pull, you want to try to hold that tennis ball in place. So you can maybe think of that while you're doing the movement. So next thing was some hammer curls, and I did both arms at the same time. So both arms at the same time, you're going to use a little bit less weight than you would if you were doing, alternating or kind of, going heavy and trying to swing and control the weight down. And there's a time and place for that, guys, but today I just chose to go more strict. Final movement was my program called for an isolateral pull, so 1 arm at a time. You could do this, you could do a rowing machine, 1 arm at a time, and I chose this because I feel the contraction so well. Pulling from the bottom to mid, and kind of, sometimes I'll supinate around my wrist to help get a better contraction. But that's going to conclude the commentary, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and ChristianGuzman.com for online training and apparel. I do have about 15 to 20 of these snapbacks left, so if you want to get one, I would recommend getting it pretty soon. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Alright, just finished up an amazing workout. So did about 7 exercises, and it only took me like I want to say like 50 minutes, 45 to 55 minutes. So in and out, shows you can be efficient if you want to. A little bit lower rest times. So felt really good, good pace. Now I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Back from the grocery store, gonna show you all everything I bought. It was pretty much like a restock on everything. So first bag is just a whole bunch of these Uncle Ben's basmati rices. Really because there's a lot of carbs. So about 2 servings, so 88 grams of carbs. And I noticed it's a little bit less, so I would say about 70 grams of carbs per thing. And I normally have 2 at a time, so about 130 to 140 grams of carbs per meal. So got some of these rices. 4 gallons of water, as you see here. Pasta, just some plain pasta. Get a lot of carbs in. Some paste picante medium salsa right here. I love this on my rice. I kind of mix it between salsa and hot sauce. Next thing is some dog bones for Nala. Nala, come here. Talk. Good girl. There you go. I can't believe it's not butter. This is just a light butter. So instead of the normal butter with tons of fat, it says 5 grams of fat per serving, only 45 calories. It's nice to kind of get that flavor and keep the calories to a minimum. Sweet potatoes. I got some Buffalo Frank's buffalo sauce. Here are the sweet potatoes, so you guys know I'm not lying. Sweet potatoes. Some extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna start cooking my chicken with a little bit of this as opposed to just a Pam spray. Got 2 boxes of these white monsters, only 4 per thing. This will last me like a solid 2 weeks, 8 of them. They'll last me a good 2 weeks. Over here, got some Light and Fit Greek yogurts, a good source of protein. Normally I'll have these when I'm dieting, but I kind of got these like for me and Nikki. So 8 grams of carbs, 12 grams of protein. Just to get some more protein in, different source of protein. Parmesan cheese right here for my pasta. I got some white potatoes, as you can see right here. I got, man, my shopping is very simple, guys. Some ham, more protein. I got a normal thing of Bluebell chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Get some more calories in. As you guys know, if you've been watching a full day of eatings, calories / macros fats like 100 to 120 grams a day. My carbs at right about 700, and my proteins right at like 180 to 200 grams a day. So that's currently what I'm hitting. And yeah, just more bags of rice. And 2 containers of chicken. It's already pre-seasoned with lemon pepper, so we're gonna cook some of this up right now. Last thing we bought was some ground beef, some 96.4 ground beef, which I don't know why they. That's it. That's my grocery pickups. Nala is just devouring this bone over here. Right there. Also, guys, snapbacks went on sale today and almost sold out. I only have like 22 left, and they've only been up for like 8 hours or so. With the purchase of the snapback, you guys will be receiving either Quest bars or 4 servings of Cellucor Corfetti protein.
Just trying to make an imprint on the game.